What's good, everybody? It's your brother New Breed coming through with another live stream. Welcome to another broadcast. I want to talk about the importance of not caring what people think about you. It's important that you don't care what people feel about you. It's important that you block off all preconceived notions about you and you move forward. It's important that you don't allow others to stain your confidence. It's important that you develop this superpower, this hack. This is a life hack that I'm about to give y'all. And it works. I can honestly say I wouldn't be a Renaissance man today if I cared what people thought. I truly don't. And it's remarkable how much strides you can make in the right direction when you just don't care. Look, people are going to hate you for whatever you do or whatever you don't do. So it's a waste of your time, effort, and energy. It's a waste of your brain power to even consider worried about people who dislike you or worried about people who have something negative to say about you. Most of these people don't know you anyway. See, most people aren't going to like you. And I'm going to make this very clear. Let me make this very clear. The most successful people in the world are people who are not genuinely liked. And I could tell you the reasons why. Because people who are successful have a lot of foresight. People who are successful are ahead of their time, essentially. And they can see things before others can see it. They're geniuses. And this is a fact. And some of you all display those characteristics and traits. And the issue is people don't like you because they just don't understand you. You're misunderstood. And you know the old saying goes, people fear what they don't understand. So out of fear, they'll rise up against you. They'll come in droves. They'll come in hives. You will offend a lot of people. It comes with the territory. The Bible says, have I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth? Because you speak the truth and you're bold with it, a lot of people are just going to dislike you just because of that. They will become your enemies. And let's just make this clear. Successful people, people who walk in their purpose, people who bold as lions, people who take the path of the Renaissance aren't liked by a lot of people because these type of people are going to do what's necessary. These type of people are focused, goal-oriented, driven, willing to accelerate, and willing to be used by the Most High God. Even if that means you lose everybody. See, I've always been an individual who don't mind losing people. I don't mind losing subscribers. I truly don't care. I have developed a callus where people are going to think what they want to think. People are going to say what they're going to say. And I can't change their perspectives and opinions. I've learned that a long time ago. Once somebody thinks something about you, brothers and sisters, you can't change it. There's nothing you can say or do to change what they think about you. So you just can't care. And you're going to have people out there who want you to be a certain way, brothers and sisters. They want you to be a certain way, and because you're not that way, or you're not what they're used to, the way you speak, the way you communicate, the way you are as a person, then they'll dislike you because of that, right? And you just got to keep it moving. There's so many people out there who are missing out on golden opportunities in life because they care what mother, father, sister, brother, auntie and them, cousin and them, day ones, friends, colleagues, associates, whoever. It's so many people missing opportunities in life because they care about those opinions. They're not dealing with their own personal revelations. They're not dealing with their own truth, so to speak. And I hate to use that term, but that's what it is. They're not coming to grips with who they are. And they're allowing all these people to muddy the waters, and they care about these opinions of others. Look, let me put this out here. People, the mass majority of people, the mass majority of the people are zombies. And they're going to follow whatever's trending, whatever's popping, or whatever the case is. The mass majority of the people aren't going to follow the narrow path, the righteous path. So you just can't care. You have to have tough skin. You have to have tough skin. And here's the remarkable part about it. A lot of times, there'll be people, you know, who got an issue with you without even a cause, meaning you didn't cause them no offense. You didn't do nothing to them. There's people that you have not personally had words with who just decided that they don't like you anymore. Why? Or something about that person. Anytime you hear somebody saying that, they're battling with themselves. That's the truth. They're not confident in themselves. When you hear people, you know, I don't like this person because it's just something about them. I don't know. You don't know that person. You're judging a book by its cover. You have ideas about this person who could be very positive, could be a person that could be helpful in your life. But you're already judging that person. And there's so many people who do you chosen ones the very same way. And I don't call everybody chosen ones. I only call people who walk in a narrow path chosen. And you gotta stop caring. Look, it is a superpower. I'm telling you, it's a superpower. You're going to evolve beyond all expectations when you just don't give a damn what they say or what they think. Listen, they're gonna lie, they're gonna make up rumors, they're gonna talk. There's gonna be weirdos that's gonna try to get your attention. But here's the thing, you don't care, brothers and sisters. When you don't care, you don't care. And when you get to the point you don't care, there's nothing they can do to you. See, there's a lot of demons out there that just want to get a response from you. They seeking your attention. They want you to give them some back and forth. They want you to acknowledge them because your spirit disturbs them for whatever reason. It ain't nothing you can do to stop it. They're disturbed. Whatever demons they got attached to them, you're bothering them. Just you breathing, just you living, just you enjoying your life. Just you taking care of yourself, just you taking care of your family, just you keeping your head on a swivel and staying alive. They got an issue with that. So they need a response from you. They need your energy. It's like they just want your essence. But when you don't care, you don't care. That makes them defenseless. See, there's a lot of people out there in your lives and your communities and your environment that are crabs in a bucket. There's a lot of people with competitive jealousy, secret animosity, hatred, variance, all these things. There's a lot of people out there who have dark imaginations on you, brothers and sisters. They have evil intentions. And it's nothing more than they would like than to take you out, literally take you out. And you got to understand what type of world and what type of society you're living in, right? Some sick people out there. But guess what? When you are focused, when you are confident, when you're doing what it is you know you're supposed to be doing, when you're on track, when you're not living in sin, so you don't have this insecurity, you don't have this uncertainty. Because when you live in foul out here and you doing people dirty and you jugging, you finessing, or you sleeping around, or you just not handling business the right way and you doing things shady, when you just acting shady out here, you got a lot of uncertainty in your life because you know that payback is coming. You know that get back is coming. But when you living righteous, when you doing what it is you need to do, man, there's a sense of peace that comes there. There's a sense of security where you just trusting in the Most High. People don't like that confidence. See, the only thing that God's chosen people care about is what the Most High think about us. That's all we care about. That's what they don't understand. We don't care about your personal feelings, your emotions. Oh, you and your fifis, I get it. Oh, little tink tink feelings is hurt. Let me tell you something. Some of y'all watching me right now, y'all might like my content, like my material. But in the future, you're not going to like me. You know why? Because I'm going to say something that's going to hurt your little fifis. And then you're going to be running to another content creators. I don't like him no more because he said this and it hurt my feelings. Let me explain something to y'all, right? Let me break this down to you. For all the people out there who stand on principle, stand on what's true, and know who they are, let me explain something to you. A lot of people not going to like you. But guess what? They will respect you. I said, when you're a person who's not liked, you are respected because they know that you still are 10 toes down and you stand on business and you stand on your word and you about what you say you about and you walk in that and that's who you are. You don't compromise, you don't bend, you're not trying to do anything for everybody to accept you and love you and you want everybody to just be thick as thieves with you. No, you're not a respecter of persons, you keep it a buck, you don't care about losing people, winning people. Guess what? You're gonna be respected. Regardless if they like you, love you or not, they're going to respect you. Now, that's what you got to understand. This is why you just can't care, brothers and sisters. You just can't care. People are going to do what people do. They're going to say what they say. They're going to feel how they feel. If you haven't personally done anything to these people, don't worry about them. You have riled up their demons. You have challenged their perceptions, and you have poked at their insecurities. It's that simple. And when you are one of the Most High, you can expect to do that a lot. You can expect to have a lot of people dislike you and have an issue with you. You can expect it. Like the scriptures tell us, you will be hated by all men for my name's sake. And that's what's happening. But guess what? You're going to be loved and revered by the right people. See, in life, you want to weed out the tares and gravitate towards the wheat. That's why I always tell you, brothers and sisters, to do some spring cleaning. Make sure the spies ain't in your life. Make sure that the individuals who are just doing recognizances, who want to run back to Satan, make sure the tares are not in your life. That's why if you got a phone full of people, you just trying to keep in touch with all these people and be friends and all of that with all these people. Every now and then you got to purge. Every now and then you got to cleanse that contact list. Every now and then you got to purge your social media because there's dead energy waiting around. You got some scoundrels out there waiting around, trying to stop your momentum and stop your growth. You got to know how to maneuver in this day and age. Because it's a lot of weirdos. And it's a lot of people who want something from you. And the moment they don't get that from you, they're going to turn on you anyway. That's what happens, y'all. The moment where those individuals who spying, who in the scenes, trying to peep your moves and how you get down, trying to find weakness, seeing what they can gain over you, or those individuals who try to stroke your ego and do all these things, and then you don't reciprocate the same energy, you'll find out how much of a devil and a demon they really are. You'll find out. And that goes for a lot of people out here. A lot of people have ulterior motives. This is life. Either you're going to adjust or you're going to be a victim out here. Either you're going to adjust or be a victim. But you sitting around worrying, oh, these people don't like me. Oh, you think I'm going to use Donald Trump for an example for a second. Who, I know you know him as a president, but before he was a president, the man was a multi-billionaire. Do you think he gave a damn what people thought? Now, I know that's on the left-hand side. I know that, the rich and famous, a lot of them are insecure and they do care what people think. But for a person who has a real business mind, they don't give a damn what people think. You're supposed to feel the same way about God's business, the Most High's business, the Lord's business. The same way these entrepreneurs who got Fortune 500 companies don't care how they just don't care what's said about them, and they doing what they doing. Only time they care is when it's affecting their business. But this is how you got to feel when it comes to following the narrow path, following the Most High. Like, look, he has the judgment. Let me tell you something. A lot of chosen ones are some very stoic people. And they take us as rough around the edges. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a little too rough around the edges. You don't like my delivery. Oh, I'm not whispering sweet nothings to everybody because I'm telling you about the ways of the world and how judgment is coming and what's going on in this wicked society. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I a little too brash for you? New Breed just mean. He mean, y'all. No, I'm not your pusillanimous pastor. I'm not your content creator who just trying to get numbers and views. No, that's not me. Never been. I'm not a social media clown. I'm not an NPC. I'm not one of these damn weirdos on here clout chasing and trying to get views. No, I speak the truth. The Bible says, cry aloud, spare not, show my people their transgressions and the house of Israel their sins. That's what I do on here. Oh, it got you in your feelings? I'm sorry. Oh, you thought I cared too. Oh, damn. Somebody give it up for poor Tink Tink and them. Because they really be thinking we care about what they think. Oh, they sadly mistaken. Don't you know? Don't you know it brings me great pleasure? Now, when I say this, I want you to understand that I'm keeping it a buck with y'all. It brings me great pleasure. It helps me sleep very well at night when I know that I've pissed people off that day for speaking the truth. I love it. I love it. It's refreshing because that is confirmation. It's confirmation for me that I'm following the righteous path. If people not talking about you, if people not slandering, if people not lying on you, then maybe, you're not doing the work like you think you are, because it's going to happen. Different spirits and different entities is going to rise up against y'all in y'all's lives, and they're going to try to knock your focus and stop you from reaching the next level. Now, of course, you got to use discretion and discernment. There's times where people will be warning you that you're going down the wrong path. People will be warning you that you're prideful or arrogant or you're displaying ego. And pride comes before the fall. So there is situations where it's just pride and arrogance and people need to be checked. But use discretion. If you just teaching the truth, you doing you stand in your own lane, or you living the truth, you don't even got to be teaching. You just minding your business, keeping your head on your shoulders. You doing what it is you doing. And people are gaslighting, trying to trigger you, trying to get a response, speaking your name, uttering things about you, expressing how they feel about you and all this behind the scenes. Look, that means you're doing something right. You just got to keep on moving and keep staying alive. I mean, what? You know what I'm saying? Keep on moving, keep breathing, keep living, keep striving for excellence. Yep. Yes, indeed. Somebody said, blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for there is the kingdom of heaven. That's right. Blessed is they who are persecuted for righteousness' sake. Not breaking laws, not committing crimes, and then you get in trouble. But persecuted for righteousness' sakes, right? Look, y'all have got to stop caring what people think. Some of y'all be losing sleep at night. Some of y'all stop y'all's daily routine. Some of y'all don't move like you normally move, and it's debilitating. It's literally debilitating for some of y'all because of what people think about you. Look, you can't please everybody. Let me make this clear. If you live in your life trying to satisfy everybody and please everybody so everybody would like you, right? Then you're not living. Just because you breathing don't mean you living. If you're living your life based on people's ideas of you, and you constantly putting yourself in turmoil and scrutiny based on how people feel about you, you're not, what kind of life is that? That's a prison. That's a prison of the mind. That's captivity. You're literally in bondage. And there's some people in your families that you're going to have to be like, look, I respect your opinion, but I'm going to do what I need to do. Because some of y'all don't excel in life because you allow that person's thoughts to keep you stagnant. Although the Lord himself could have sent his angels down to tell you, look, that's the direction you need to go. That's the opportunity you need to take. That's the road you need to travel down. But no, some of y'all don't want to go that direction. Why? Because you're worried about mommy, sister, daddy, brother, family member, friend. Like, look, you worried about what your neighborhood talking. Look, let me let you in on a little secret. Here's a real golden nugget I'm about to give you. Here's the main reason why you shouldn't care about what people think. I'm gonna tell you why. Y'all ready for this? Because most people want you to fail anyway. If you're looking at the state of the world, if you're looking at the scriptures where it says, narrow is the way to salvation, broad leadeth to damnation, hell have enlarged herself, then most people, what that should tell you, what you should ascertain from that information is this. Most people are praying on your downfall anyway, so why the should you care what they think? They don't want you to win anyway. Most people want to see a train wreck. Most people want to see you fall into sin. Some of y'all may battle with certain things. There's people out here who want you to lose that battle. There's people out here who don't want you to pick yourself up, pull yourself up by the bootstraps, and keep it moving in life. There's people who want to see your sin destroy you. There's people who talk about, you know, that person struggling with that. Yep, one day it's going to take them out. They're waiting for it. There's people who see you accelerating and they're just watching from a distance, waiting to see a collapse, waiting for your whole train to be derailed. Most people are doing that. Why you think the mass majority of your friend list don't even comment on the stuff y'all post? Why do you think it is that when we post material, you'll see 1,000 people watching and not even half the people liking? Who do you think these damn people are? They're demons. You think, let me ask y'all something. Do you think anybody on social media should take heed to this? So you can stop being a swindling, lying weirdo out here just trying to gain numbers, right? I want you to put something in consideration. If you really want to have an impact on people, right? Look at the statistics far as likes versus views. It'll tell you everything you need to know. These people, a lot of people not loyal. That goes for everybody. Brothers and sisters, there's a reason why you share something on your Instagram story. And people watch it but don't say nothing. People close to you, sitting there watching, lingering. They don't like you. That's okay. It's okay. But here's the irony of all this. There's a lot of people who don't like you, brothers and sisters. Here's the kicker. Oh, I know this is crazy. This is wild. They don't like you. But they want to be around you, fam. They want to be around you. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Damn. They don't like you, but they genuinely want to be around you. Why? Because you're the ops. These people believe in keeping their enemies close. Man, I watched this one show. It's on Netflix. It's called The World's Worst Roommates. It's the most crazy ass documentary show that I've been watching lately. Because I've been in my real live crime solvers bag lately. And I'm watching the show. And it's so crazy some of the crimes people do on their roommates. How they like to get close and nestled in with certain people only to conspire the most horrendous actions. And I sit there and look at the show and I'm like, yo, that's a lot of people though. You'll be surprised how many damn psychopaths is running the streets trying to get close to y'all. That's why you gotta be on point. That's why you gotta be respected. Forget about being liked. You ain't got to like me at all, but you will respect me. And people don't like that. People don't like the fact, especially as men out here, when you dominant, you're masculine, and you are aggressive, and you about order. In this world, people are gonna hate that. Just like you just can't come on my platform and say what you want to say and be disrespectful and cause confusion and distractions. Because why? I'm gonna block you. I'm gonna get you out of there. I'm gonna boot you out of there. I'm about order. People don't like that. But you're gonna respect it because you don't have no choice. If you don't respect it, your ass can kick rocks and go to another platform. That's how it works. You see, either you're gonna respect it or get lost. That's how I run my platform. But they respect it. That's how life is. You ain't gotta be liked by everybody. A lot of people don't like the CEO of their job, their manager of their job, but guess what? You still work for them. You still don't be going to your workplace cussing your damn manager out. You don't like him. But you go in there and you punch that clock though, don't you? Every day. And you do what you need to do and you go home. Stop caring about what people think about y'all. Listen, some of y'all out there watching, man, y'all some beautiful people. Some of y'all got a lot of compassion for others. You got a lot of integrity. You got a lot of vision and foresight. You're ahead of your time. You're intelligent enough, spiritually intelligent enough to get on the right side of history and follow the scriptures and follow what's right. The mass majority, they feel like Christ have delayed his coming and they can go do whatever the hell they want with the world. At least you have the foresight to see that you got to be on the right path. A lot of people not going to like you for that. They're going to think you weird. They're going to call you peculiar. They're going to look for fault. They're going to try to find things wrong with you because you're not like them. You can leave your neighborhood. You can leave a whole nother state and people will still be sitting back talking about you. Why? Because the Most High has his hands on your life. Because you got purpose in life. They in their feelings. A lot of them can't even tell you with a clean, direct answer what you did to them, why they don't like you. So why the hell should you care? And for the people who don't like you because you did do something wrong to them and you tried your best to get forgiveness, it's up to them to harbor ill will or hate or whatever the case may be. But if you seek repentance from them and the Most High, you forgiven. But people are not going to like you simply because you are who you say you are. You real, and everybody ain't meant to like you. Stop caring about what people think, y'all. It will drive you to an early grave. It will stop you from progressing. It will stop you from moving forward in life. And it's just not worth it because they don't care about you anyway. The mass majority of the world do not care. They don't. So stop, listen, stop having these unrealistic expectations for others. You have to lock in and understand what type of world you live in. And only the strong survive in this world. And if you're going to be a trailblazer in life, then caring about what people think, that ain't going to work. You think Christ cared about what people think? Because guess what? Christ loved his people. Loved his people. Hear me out. Listen to me carefully. But they still chose barbarous over Christ. They still chose the thief, the criminal, over Christ. He loved his people. Matter of fact, his people crucified him. Pontius Pilate didn't even want to crucify Christ. He said, look, y'all sure y'all want to get rid of the Messiah? This man is innocent. He ain't do nothing wrong. I'm going to wash my hands with this. That's what Pontius Pilate said. He said, just let it be known that you are the ones who crucified the Messiah. So if they did that to Jesus, what the hell you think they're going to do to us? Our own people did that to us. You think I'm going to worry about what people think who crucified the Messiah? No, I'm going to tell these people what needs to be heard, and that is what it is. Brothers and sisters, if they did it to Jesus, what you think they're going to do to you? They're going to dislike you for no reason. I'm talking about, they was like, we haven't found fault in this man. And all they could say is crucify him. Pontius Pilate, again, but we haven't crucified him. And you think we're supposed to care what other people think? No. People gonna think what the hell they want to think. Only thing you can do, brothers and sisters, is stay on the straight and narrow and pray that you be counted worthy through all this tribulation that's going on. Not caring about what others think. They're not gonna like you. Christ said you'll be hated for his name's sake. I'm telling y'all some real talk. And these are the gems that's gonna get you on the next level, just knowing that you're going to the next level. This is a superpower. Do you understand? When you could just shut down and shut off and not care, not give these devils and demons a response, cut them off like a malignant root and keep on charging forward in your purpose, on your mission, and just continue progressing. Oh, that burns them up inside, man. They be burning up inside. They be damn near catching on fire. Their demons be so irritated that you not responding to these weirdos, these damn wizards, warlocks, Jezebels, witches, gang stalkers, perps, narcissists, clout chasers, you name it. You ain't got nothing to do with that. You're on a whole nother wave pattern. You're on a whole nother frequency. Brothers and sisters, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, y'all got to stop caring. And I want you to really understand what this means. You are ahead of your time. Brothers and sisters, you are ahead of your time. You think that they like Malcolm X? Do you know how hated Malcolm X was back in the day, bro? Y'all don't even understand. Malcolm X was hated. They thought he was too radical. He was too rough around the edges. He wasn't like Martin Luther King, turn the other cheek. Oh, why is MLK acting this way or that way? I mean, Malcolm X acting this way or that way. Now look. Now look. We all respect Malcolm X. Y'all gotta understand, a lot of people are not gonna get it until you dead and gone. Just like there's a scripture, if y'all can share it in the chat. There's a scripture that says that people will be in the midst of a prophet and not even realize it till that person is gone. until that person is gone. That's why some of y'all walked out of y'all's families, y'all got out of the groups y'all was hanging with, you started maneuvering accordingly, and now people may be coming back in your life like, yo, I realized the nuggets you was dropping. And of course, you can let some of those people back in because they get it. They're repentant that they didn't hear you out before. Those people are cool. But there's also others who beating their heads against the wall right now because they in compromising situations because they wasn't believing what you were saying. And then they like, yo, that person was right. Because they didn't know what they was dealing with when you were there. People don't love you till you dead or in jail or you unalive, bro. And that's how it is in our community. Well, I already said dead, you know, unalive, you get it. They don't love you till you gone. It's like your absence make the heart grow fonder. And then they figure out like, yo, this person was very wise, ahead of their time, a real martyr is what you get labeled. Listen, it's a gift and a curse. Brothers and sisters, I want you to know it's a gift and a curse that y'all have foresight. What comes with it is a lot of misunderstandings. A lot of people just not going to get it. A lot of people are going to dislike you. A lot of people are going to be in their feelings about you. A lot of people just going to have hatred and variance towards you. It's because you're more than likely one of these chosen ones who can see. You literally can see ahead of everybody and of everything. And with that, the Holy Spirit is operating in your life. With that, you're able to really maneuver the right way. Let me see here. Let me read a couple of these comments here. Somebody says, males and females different though. Too much jealousy from females. Yeah, it's a lot of Mitches out here too. It ain't just females. There's a lot of Mitches. Male, female dogs out here too. Don't get it twisted. Don't think for a second that there's not a lot of jealous men out here. Because it's like that. Instead of focusing on what they do, they focus on everybody else. There's a lot of those out there. Somebody said too much back and forth. Yeah, I mean, that's how it is with a lot of people. Somebody says, soon as people realize you can see through them, they hate you and resent knowing and confiding in you because you kept it real. That is true, because people want you to tickle their ears. That is a fact. Story of my life. And it's even worse when people come to you for advice. And then you give them the advice and they don't like what you told them. And then they hate you for it. It's like, hold on, you're going to ask me for advice. You're going to ask me for the truth, essentially. You're going to ask me for direction. And then when I tell you what you need to do, or I might tell you straight up, you dead wrong for this. And you need to tighten up in this area or that area. Instead of loving me for telling you the truth, you're going to hate me for that. And that's how it is. It comes with the territory. Listen, chosen ones, and when I say chosen ones, I'm talking about those who are meant to break generational curses in their families, those who are meant to excel, those who are walking in their purpose. Let me express something to you. And I need you to truly comprehend this. It's a gift and a curse. And you're going to get beat down more often than not because you're that person in your family, in that group. You've been selected by the Most High to carry out a certain will. And you might get beat around sometimes, slapped up, yoked up, hurt, name drugged through the mud. People may, really throw shots and shade and everything else. It comes with it. It comes with it. It's going to happen. Make no mistake about it. It's going to happen. But when you start getting into that spirit of really caring what people think and feel, then you've lost. This is why Christ says, forgive them, Father. They know not what they do. They don't even know what they're doing. Now imagine that. The reason why Christ was so austere, as he's described, the real Christ in the Bible, he's explained as being austere because Christ spoke it. Oh, he spoke bold. He called the Pharisees and scribes the devil. He talked to them like it was nothing. He spoke the truth. He created social change because he was willing to speak the truth. If Christ cared about what people thought, he wouldn't have said, forgive them, Father. They knew not what they do, because he had the understanding that the people didn't know. He knew that they were ignorant. Why would you care about some ignorant people? Why would you care about them ignorant ass people at your job that's running their mouth behind your back? They're ignorant. They don't know what they're doing. They stupid. Ignorant don't mean stupid. Ignorant means just, let's take that back. They're not stupid. Ignorant means that they're without certain information. They just don't know. They don't know you. They don't know your background. They don't know your intentions. They don't know nothing about you. They're just ignorant, y'all. And they fear what they don't understand. Because they don't know, you may appear mysterious to some people. Some people just don't like you because you're too quiet. I don't know about that person. They just not telling me all their business. You got a lot of insecure people out there who feel like they gotta be that one person in the room who controls everything. You got some people with a puppet master complex. They can't just let people be who they gonna be. Leave people alone. You know that. You know how people just be picking on people. Y'all remember? You remember back? Y'all remember back in high school when somebody would be just picking on somebody because that person quiet and mind their business? I was always that guy, like, yo, leave Slim alone. Like, leave Buddy alone. He ain't bothering nobody. But see, there's always that one personality that feels some type of way about that person because they don't understand them. They're afraid. Essentially, those type of people got fear in their heart. So I know that mankind fear what they don't understand. It's like, yo, you too busy watching other people instead of focusing on self-improvement, focusing on getting yourself together, finding happiness, finding true joy and true peace with the Creator, staying on your path, becoming a better man, a better woman. Instead, you worried about this one or that one. Do you? There's a difference if something directly affects you. If you gotta speak out and call out things because people are robbing you of some of your what is the word, intellectual properties, because we've had situations like that online where I call people out. If you're gonna rob me of my intellectual properties, if you're gonna and then disrespect me at the same token, I'm gonna call you out. I'm not gonna hide, I'm just gonna call it out. Because it's better, open rebuke is better than secret love. Ain't that what the Bible say? I'd rather somebody openly rebuke than secretly be in some type of competition or secretly angry at me, and there's an offense and they haven't brung it to the forefront, brung it to me personally. So it's nothing wrong with calling people out when they doing you wrong in life. You can't be no pushover in life. Never be no pushover out here. Never be an individual who just take all the punishment from people who, you know, it has to come a time when you're gonna have enough is enough, and you're not gonna put up with the disrespect. It's gonna be like that. But for the most part, I'm telling you, in life, you just gotta ignore a lot of people, man. You gotta pick and choose your battles wisely. You gotta know what you're doing. You gotta know how to maneuver. And this is wisdom I'm dropping on y'all. This is real wisdom. Because there's a lot of people out there who don't give a damn about you anyway, but y'all care about what they think. Who cares? They're not affecting your everyday life. How many of these people that you care about, as far as what they think, how many of them are paying your bills? I'll wait. How many of them are putting food on your table? How many of them will watch your children when you need a babysitter because you got that job interview? How many of them, when you down and out and you can't pay your rent and it's time to figure out who really is your friends, how many of them gonna help you out? How many of them gonna send you that extra $300, $400, $500 to make sure that rent gonna get paid? But you care about what they think? Not a lot of them are gonna help you when you down and out. So why you even give a like? I don't give a fuck what a lot of people think. I don't care. You don't affect me. There's people who don't like me who don't even know me. So why the hell would I be caring? I want everybody to like me, everybody accept me. I don't care about that. How you feel doesn't matter to me. What you eat don't make me. You understand? And that's how you got to. That's how you got to live, and you got to be bold in that. You literally got to embody the spirit of a person who doesn't care what people think. Now, I'm not telling you to be a prideful, arrogant, weird, narcissistic, sociopathic person. What I'm telling you is you can't care what the mass majority of people feel about you because they don't support you anyway. They don't support you. They don't support you. You know, just like, listen, I got a following over what, 100, almost 190,000 subscribers, right? When I throw my events, you think 190,000 people showing up? No. I got millions of views. You think those millions of people gonna show up? Absolutely not. And I'm not disrespecting or shaming anybody who can't make the events, which, you know, the people who are supposed to be there are gonna be there. But the point I'm trying to make is everybody is not that relevant in your lives, technically. No disrespect to no disrespect to anybody who can't show up or pull up or whatever, because I definitely support, I definitely appreciate all the love, support, all the views, watch time hours, all the people who click like, all the super chats, all the support. I love y'all and I appreciate everybody who really be rocking with me. I got a lot of day ones who've been rocking with me. There's been people over here for 4 and 5 years who like, Bree, we ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And they've been supporting. So, you know, make no mistake about that. But what I'm saying is, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people are not going to show up in your life like you think. You could be popular. You could be very popular. But that don't mean people really rocking with you the long way. You know what I'm saying? It don't mean that people really down with you like 4 flats on an old school Cadillac. You know what I'm saying? You understand me? Just because you popular doesn't mean that you got people who really rocking with you. A lot of people out there just want you to whisper sweet nothings and tell them what they want to hear anyway. That's how it is out here. But anyway, man, stop caring what people think. Live your life to the fullest. And hopefully, you know what I'm saying, you will elevate and accomplish your goals in life. Look, July 19th, show up for our event. You already know how it's going down. Get y'all's tickets on newbreed.love. Fairmount, North Carolina, we finna turn up. We finna have a party, water events, jump houses, you know what I'm saying, catering, DJ. We doing it big. It's a real live party, newbreed.love. Get your tickets. We finna have a great time with like-minded people. Look, y'all stay blessed out here. With that being said, shalom and peace.